playing in a tournament called the Dustin Johnson Junior Invitational. It's a real big field with a lot of great players.
For Dustin Johnson to be like the main man out here, that's one of the best golfers ever.
It's like a dream come true because he's a South Carolina boy and I'm a South Carolina girl.
Actually, to get to play a TPC course is once-in-a-lifetime experience.
The course is very difficult, very tough, but I'm up for the challenge and I'm ready just to compete.
I've played 2 times previous. I always like coming back. It's a really good event.
I like that it's not just for the guys, but the girls can compete too, so that's really special.
As I was on the range, I saw all the different players and all the different championship bags, and I see all the college commitments and where everyone's going, and it's big time.
I've played in some really big events in my life, and this is definitely up there.
Being invited to a great golf course, great scenery, great tournament, with a lot of really good people and a great field, it's an honor.
Going into it, my motto was, why not me? You know, I deserve to be here just as much as anybody.
I'm looking at that trophy every time I walk past it. Yeah, I want it pretty bad.
With so many top juniors competing each year, it's no surprise the Dustin Johnson World Junior has featured many rising stars and recognizable names. He may have the name recognition, being the son of 2-time major champion John Daly, but John Daly II, aka Little John, also has the game to back it up. His goal is simple, as is his dad's advice.
Hopefully want to be on tour one day. That's always been a dream. But no, he doesn't really put that much pressure on me because he knows the game is really hard. So he just tells me, just try and have fun. Just enjoy it while it lasts.
The number 18 ranked junior shot 74 in the first round, tied for 12th. Plenty of time to make up ground. Early clubhouse leader was Rowan Sullivan. From nearby Charleston, Sullivan holed out for eagle at the par 4 fourth, en route to 71.
This is my first really big tournament, and I was really nervous going into it, and it means so much to play well. I'm really happy to play well. The highs were better than the lows today, so evened out to a good round.
Furman commit Will Moreland also posted 71 to join the group at 1 under par. Tennessee commit Lance Simpson birdied 3 of his final 6 holes to post 71. An avid outdoorsman, Alabama commit Nicholas Dunlap made 6 birdies, which offset his quad at the par 4 10th. He too finished with a 71.
I haven't won an event in quite some time, so it feels good, and that's why you play golf. You want to be in contention, you want to feel that adrenaline rush. It's going to be a lot of fun for me tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to it.
Brendan Valdez birdied 4 of his first 6 holes before cooling off, finishing with 2 under 70. Miami Lakes, Florida resident Luke Clanton comes from a competitive family, a competitive fire that will take him to Florida State in the fall.
Ever since we've grown up, I've had 2 older sisters, and our whole entire family is just so competitive in anything we do. Because if I didn't have that, I wouldn't be like I am right now, and always eager to do things and try to be the best I can.
Clanton finished at 3 under par, 1 off the lead. Maxwell Ford maintained a clean card, posting 4 birdies on the day. The Georgia commit is the 10th ranked junior in the country. His identical twin brother, David, is number 1, but not playing this week. David will attend North Carolina this fall. The 2 are actually triplets with sister Abigail, who is the elder statesman by 2 minutes. Ford with a 1-shot lead through the first 18 holes. In the second round, Nicholas Dunlap stole the spotlight, recording 7 birdies en route to the low round of the championship. The 5 under par 67 moved him up the leaderboard. Luke Clanton's up and down day concluded with an even par 72, keeping him in contention. Brendan Valdez birdied both par 5s on the inward 9 to shoot 70 for a second straight day. Although Maxwell Ford's streak of 29 straight holes without a bogey came to an end, his second round 69 kept him on top, headed to the final round.
All I really want is a chance with 9 holes to play, so I'm definitely in a good position to hopefully be there at the end of it.
As the sun sets on the South Carolina Low Country, 2 rounds posted, One final day remains, where one boy and one girl will leave Myrtle Beach as champion of the Dustin Johnson World Junior Golf Championship, presented by Myrtle Beach Golf Trips. Myrtle Beach has no shortage of golf courses, boasting 90 in total. Hawley's Plantation Golf and Country Club is one of 2 Jack Nicklaus signature courses along the Grand Strand. Embracing the natural beauty and stunning low country setting, Hawley's Plantation will remain etched in your memory. The resort course at Grand Dunes is among a select few courses to play along the scenic Intercoastal Waterway. The link-style design sits upon a high bluff featuring expansive fairways and large contoured greens. The King, Arnold Palmer, has many Myrtle Beach designs. His crown jewel is King's North at Myrtle Beach National, featuring many of the Grand Strand's iconic holes, including The Gambler, a dramatic island fairway dedicated to the legendary musician Kenny Rogers. 3 standouts among many in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
I was starstruck. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm seeing him.
He was right behind me and I was just in a little bit in awe.
I get kind of nervous when he comes around. I don't want to hit a bad shot or something and embarrass myself.
I was hitting my driver and I was like, oh, let's show a good one. And it wasn't good.
I was with John Daly, so he knows John Daly, so it was more like he was talking to him and I just kind of waved and
no pictures with him, but it's all right.
Yeah.
I'll see him in a couple years.
Dustin Johnson, the South Carolina kid, back home where it all began.
I guess he was about 3 or 4. We'd go to the driving range every evening. So he started practicing every afternoon with us, and then his father, he was a PGA pro at a golf club, and I worked there too, so we took all the kids to work with us every day, and Dustin was the one that would sit on a pickle bucket outside the pro shop just begging anybody to take him to play, and every day from sun up till it was dark. Dustin had scholarship offers that I was working on, and he came down to the beach like all the South Carolina kids do their first week after school gets out, and he called me and said, Mom, I'm going to go meet the coach of Coastal. He went and had lunch with Alan, and they called me and said, we're going to Coastal.
With DJ at that time, he was a tall, skinny kid with a big swing. Had some speed, but it was more, a South Carolina kid who needed someone to take a chance on him.
Alan was really good with the kids. He demanded a lot out of them. You're sending your kid away from home for the first time. It's good to know you've got somebody taking care of them.
Myrtle Beach is, special to me. I went to college here at Coastal right up the street, and then, we did a lot of our practicing and playing right here at TPC Myrtle Beach. It's kind of where I turned my game into becoming a professional.
His sophomore year, he was plugging along, playing pretty solid, a lot of top tens, wasn't really in contention. And then at the golf club of Tennessee at the regionals, he just took it in a different gear, and he hasn't stopped.
So that was a really big win, and then I continued that play kind of from that, through the summer and, all through my junior year of college. So that was kind of the big turning point for me and my belief in myself and being able to make it to the next level.
The Dustin Johnson World Junior Golf Championship boasts an impressive roster of past champions in this, its 6th year. A cool, crisp start to the morning was met with opportunity and excitement. Girls leader Andy Smith arrived having slept on a 3-shot lead. Playing for the 3rd straight year, Hilton Head's Savannah Hilton began the day 5 shots back. After birdies at 1 and 2, she pulled within 3 before the final group got underway.
Now on the tee from Hope Sound, Florida, Andy Smith.
An unfortunate start for Smith. stymied at the first. Catherine Park sensed the early opportunity to climb the leaderboard with this approach at 1.
The first hole, it's a easy birdie for me.
Nothing was easy for Smith. How quickly things can change. With Smith's double and Park's birdie, a 3-shot swing. Park and Smith are now tied at the top. One group ahead, Yo Jun Jang with her approach to the par 5 second. Both her and Arizonan Kendall Todd climb the leaderboard after securing their birdies. Park failed to continue the momentum at the par 5, dropping a shot.
I went for it and that was not a good idea.
Smith secures her par and the outright lead once again. Her time at the top would not last long after bogeys on 3 of her next 5 holes.
Number 7 was actually pretty tricky. We had like 180 in.
With Smith's troubles, Park takes solo lead for the first time after birdie at the par 3 7th. The third member of the final group is Florida State commit Jacqueline Petrino. After bogeys on 3 of her first 7 holes, she finally gets a putt to drop at the 8th.
It was just a nice little right to left breaker and it went dead center. It gave me a lot of confidence on that one.
The birdie moved her to within 2 shots of the leader. Park's pars at 8 and 9 keep her on top with a 2-shot lead through the outward 9. Slow and steady will win this race, for TPC Myrtle Beach is proving difficult to master in this, the final round.